So today is the day we actually have folks coming over to help get this thing moved to back here. So yeah, we're not moving far, and I know we've talked about this, and it was actually one of those videos that did rather well. So thank you to all our new subscribers, or even the folks that watched and you're here to watch again and you might not be subscribed, and that's okay too. We're fine with that, but we would ask that you give us that subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. So what do we need to do? Well, let's get you flipped around and let's go take a look. So obviously everything outside is going to need to be moved. So we have grills, tables, sewer type stuff. So, and this is all glued in, so I'm going to have to cut it off here. I am going to have to end up redoing this portion. That way we can actually I'll reutilize this pipe to run that way to be able to connect, and hopefully it will do okay. I might need to actually lower this down into the ground, which is fine with having to redo it, because obviously this is higher than that location. I still don't know the exact height of difference, but if we want to be able to have a fall, then I'm gonna need to lower this down underground. We might need to trench just a little bit, which is okay. This is still going to be a very temporary location of what we're doing, because the house coming over here should be here by early December, but we're still, you know, figuring out finances and such, of being able to get help with bulldozer, and obviously we still have to get power routed to over here. We still have to trench for water, all those things, right? So I think I'm going to talk a little bit more on that later, but just stick around for that. But then we also have water hose that needs to come down. We had this pipe here is actually for the washing machine, so that's going to have to get moved. Obviously all of the stabilizers will have to come up, and then slides are actually going to stay out. Since we're basically just moving up, turning it around, I'm not too worried about the slides. We're going to take it nice and slow. Otherwise I would have to take out that, and I'm trying not to have to do that. And then we need to remove the power. So this is where our power plugs in, and this cord is not long enough to reach where we need it to go, but I will talk a little bit more on that here in a little bit, so stick around. And then we have our cell phone booster antenna that will get unplugged. So obviously this yellow line, it's just resting up here. That's an extension cord that goes inside for heater and such. So whenever we don't want to overload the circuits inside the RV, I routed this, and this comes and plugs into 20 amp circuit, you know, to be able to run heaters and things. And then I also have this cord that comes down, plugs into here, and that's the heaters for the water line, because it is going to start getting cold again. So with redoing all of our hose, because obviously the hose is going to have to go across the yard, right? We'll have to move this stuff, but we'll have to move a hose going all the way over there. We're going to have to get that resealed and such. That way it doesn't not freeze if we get some freezing temperatures. And then the power cord, right? I don't know. I think this is a 25 foot, maybe a 25. It might be a 30, but anyway, it doesn't reach all the way over to there, because the back side of the RV is going to be facing towards the coop. And with that, what are we going to do for power? Well, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video sponsor or product review. Have you moved your RV and your extension cord just doesn't quite measure up? Have you parked too far away from the pole and just a little bit further than you thought it might be? Well, check out the Go Green RV power adapter from Trekpower. So we were actually reached out by Trekpower, and they have all kinds of different RV type products. I.e., they have power cords, extension cords, a few other things. Definitely get over to their website, check it out. We will have the link down in the description. You get a 10% off discount code that's automatic whenever you go to check out. You just click our link, it automatically gives you the discount. So definitely go check it out. It's greatly appreciated. So we still have a lot more that we need to get done with this RV, getting it moved over and all the stuff cleaned up out here. And thank you once again to Trekpower for reaching out to us, getting us a extension cord. We love it. We love it. All right, there you go. So hopefully you guys get over there, click the link down in the description. Once again, it's greatly appreciated. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys set up onto a quick time lapse. Dad and I are gonna get this stuff moved around. We'll check in on Gladys to see how they're doing on the inside. We just want to make sure that stuff that's loose inside is not falling down. So they're gonna be taking care of that. All right, so I went ahead and picked up all the sewer lines. Obviously there was stuff still in the lines because it's not perfectly level ground, or it kind of had to go uphill a little bit to go downhill. But anyway, it's all in the tank now. All these lines are empty. Set everything off to the side, pull off our main line, and then try to reconnect it in a little bit.
I'll turn it.
Well, they don't need a dollar, just fight it.
Ándale. Te está diciendo que lo necesita.
Yeah, but you can.
What do you need me to slide it for?
Okay.
You could slide it.
But we slide it because we put the dolly in the front. Remember? Remember? Or you don't remember?
Well, that was a long distance. This is 20 feet.
I don't want to do it. See?
I moved the cart. Or should I tie the cart?
Where?
Okay, so for the most part, that's everything moved. I'll go ahead and disconnect the water on the other side, kind of doing the power dead last. Willow's playing with the frog. Don't eat it.
Sí, mami, ¿sabes qué se te olvidó hacer? ¿Eh? Un poquito,
He's pretending to be dead. So Willow, we'll leave him alone. See? Leave him alone, Willow. Leave him alone. Okay, still have the hose on the back side to disconnect for laundry. Stairs can go up.
Wow, look.
Still have antenna, which all I'm gonna do is disconnect the wire inside, put it outside. And sorry, friend, but you're gonna be losing your home. That's okay. I don't like spiders anyway. But let's go ahead and try to get this pipe out, and then we're almost there. Dad.
Yes.
Can you push up on that pipe over on that side, please?
This one?
Yep. Just push up on it. Up, up. Bring it towards me. I'm trying to roll it. Don't push it. Not this way. I need to go up. Push up. Just like that. Because once I've rolled it, now I can pull it out. Because all these pipes are glued together. Thanks, sir. So that's that done. Well, still gotta pick up the loose pipes. Just the loose pipes, Dad, from that pipe that we just pulled out. And then I'm gonna disconnect the water, or turn off the water so we can disconnect the water. I don't think we'll need to move those things, but we might need to. I mean, at some point that stuff's gonna have to get moved because it's not gonna just stay there. All right, let's get in here. Look at all this webs. Why do spiders exist? Turn off our water. So that right there is only water going to the RV, so not too worried. That way we can still have access to water here for right meow. Let's go disconnect the hose. Thank you, sir. Relieve the pressure. There we go. Up and over. All right, everything is moved. Everything's disconnected. All the outriggers are up. Obviously, still got some like blocking underneath that we can grab. Hose is disconnected. Sewer is disconnected. Power is disconnected. So, yeah, all the good stuff. All right, so you probably hear it behind me. Help has arrived. So we got the RVs all ready to go. So Mr. Wiley, working with Wiley, is over here with Stitch. And he's gonna grab the tractor. So he actually has a box blade that has a ball on it that he was gonna bring over to help, you know, move the trailer. And whenever he was going to work with that, had some issues. So actually over here a little bit later, and asked, hey, don't you have a box blade that has a ball on it? Well, yeah, I do. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come around with the tractor and grab that. So we're gonna try to utilize the tractor to move this. I think it's a little better than trying to use his truck, but if needed, we can always drop the trailer and then come and grab the truck to come over here and move this around. But I think the tractor will do just fine. All right, so as he's coming around, I'll show you the box blade. So this one's actually mine that I had gotten from a friend. Same friend that I'm borrowing his postal digger. That's not mine, that's his. But this is going to be the box blade. And it has a ball attached. So obviously it's a 2-inch ball. I need the bigger ball like this. You know, that's what the trailer uses. But for the amount of moving that we're going to be doing, I think that will work out okay. So we'll see. So as it's moving this around, there's a nest, wasp's nest. So Dad's going through, gonna spray some. So obviously we don't have a wasp spray, so Dad's just using some good old gasoline. Okay, so we got box blade finally installed. It's coming around to the front. So I think this process is going to take a little bit, you know, of doing a few like 7, 8, 9, 10 point turns. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw you guys to a time lapse. I'm going to throw you up here on top of the concrete slab up here by the tent that we had moved. If you'd missed out on this move, I'll put that up here in the corner and go check it out. Come back, finish watching this one, or you can go check out this video after this one. It's greatly appreciated. But anyway, let's get you flipped around. Enjoy the show. And there we go. So Wiley, thank you very much, brother.
You bet.
So I actually got it in a 5-point turn, not a 7-point turn.
It probably would have been like a 12-point turn if we'd had to use my truck.
Yeah, oh, if not more, yeah. So now where we sit, obviously I need to check for level, but I know the ground right there is a lot more level than what it was. But we'll be doing that off camera because that's a very tedious process. Anybody that owns a camper or has ever been camping knows that leveling your trailer sometimes can be a pain in the, yeah, that word. So anyway, we'll be back in a little bit after we get this thing leveled. All right, so we still got just a little bit of stuff over here and over yonder, and yeah, just things that, you know, we'll be picking up, you know, as we go. But we got the main items, right? The table, RV, power's connected. So definitely, once again, get down to the description, check out the link, save yourself 10% automatic at checkout. Right, once again, outdoor kitchen now has a platform. We don't have to stand in the mud. She also has her laundry room facing the RV instead of having to walk around the other way. So that's a plus. And then hopefully with having this here instead of further up the hill that we still get a decent signal. I don't know yet. I don't have it connected, but everything is leveled. It's all done. And then big boy Wiley has still been helping us humongously with clearing out our industrial chic area, because we have a project that we still need to get done involving this area, and it was just going to take forever trying to do it with Little Mac. I mean, it's already been a few hours just with his John Deere trying to get all those rocks and stuff moved, because I'll kind of show you what it looks like over here. So we'd already moved a lot of stuff over there right back behind that trailer, because it's still, this fill, it has a lot of rocks. Obviously we want to get all the rocks and stuff out of it, but it also has a lot of trash. So he's been moving it over here, you know, just getting it up and out of the way. It's not really going to affect the home installation over on this side, but if needed, right, and I'll tell the dozer operator, whoever we can find, because right now I've been calling around. The dozer operator that's been helping out the community obviously has a very good rate, and from what I heard, he broke his dozer over at Come On Homestead. So yeah, the mountain took down another piece of machinery. It's breaking old Uber all the time, right? So yeah, with that being said, until he can get that fixed, plus he's been pretty booked, you know, with other folks within the community, I've been calling around because we're on a deadline, right? We've already got stuff ordered. We already have a deadline of when this is going to be here. I can't sit around and wait for someone to fix their machine, and I can't wait for other, because we've been calling around and some folks are booked and they're like, oh, well, give us a call back in a month, or oh, give us a call back, you know, in a few weeks. I can't do that. I can't wait around. So we're still looking for an operator, dozer or backhoe operator that can definitely get this going. And I know everyone's gonna say, well, reach out to Drew, reach out to this person, reach out to that person. Okay, we have, and they're got their own projects going on, right? Some of the things, and it's not that, you know, we're not willing to pay. We'll pay. That's not the issue. The issue that we're having is finding someone that has the time to do it, that fits within their schedule, right? Even people that are doing it for a living, just trying to find those folks. So obviously we do have a budget. As of right now, we're trying to get this land leveled, stumps and stuff like that removed for about $600, $500-600, right? It can easily be done. The original operator that was going to do it, but basically what it was going to take is going to be about $600 for him to come out and pull up all these stumps and get that land leveled. I'm not trying to have anybody build us a house pad. We're going to build the house pad. I just need the ground level to do it. Okay, so that's what's going on. So we're done. We got everything in place. So we definitely thank y'all for sticking around, enjoying our journey. Once again, a big shout out, thank you to Wiley and Jen over at Our Mountain Home and working with Wiley. So those links will also be down in the description. Go check them out. It's greatly appreciated. Got anything last words you'd like to say, baby?
Thank you to everyone that's helped us.
Yeah.
Especially a big shout out to Wiley and his family and his channel.
Yeah.
He'll post the link up for them.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank y'all a bunches for y'all's help.
Thank you a bunches. And even though it wasn't a home cooked meal this time, we did feed him. So he's like, I don't want to come over here for home cooked Mexican food. Well, yeah, I know. We owe you one. So we definitely thank y'all. So that's the end of the video. So if you liked what you've seen and you'd like to see more, go ahead and check out this video right here. It's greatly appreciated. You have the playlist over on this side for the entire year's journey. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Go check it out. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.